Killed outside school, a young girl is one of 4 victims of a crash involving a tipper truck in Bath.
Police are now trying to work out why the truck lost control outside the primary school as parents were collecting their children.
Here in Bath a short while ago, we watched as police took away that tipper truck on the back of a low loader, perhaps looking for signs of mechanical failure, as the community here in Bath, a very close-knit one, wakes up also searching for answers.
Our main news this morning, police say a young girl was among the 4 people killed in Bath when a truck lost control on a hill near a primary school.
The accident happened yesterday afternoon. 5 people are being treated in hospital. 1 remains in a critical condition. Victoria Fritz reports.
Towed away for examination. Investigators spent the night looking for clues as to why this tipper truck lost control and crashed outside a primary school. It was the end of the school day and parents were collecting their children. Early witness accounts suggest the driver was trying to avert an accident, repeatedly sounding his horn as the truck careered down the hill. But amongst those killed, a little girl who was walking down the street.
Absolutely awful. Just makes you realise how precious life is, really. Yeah. Because you never know, do you?
3 adults in a car were killed too, and police are asking anyone who saw anything to get in touch.
We need to establish the causation of this collision. We owe it to the families of the deceased and the injured to find out exactly what's happened, and it will be a thorough investigation, but it does take time.
For now, the school remains closed as investigations continue. Victoria Fritz, BBC News.
Let's get more from our reporter Andrew Plant, who's at the scene of the crash this morning. Morning, Andrew. Any further information being established this morning?
Morning, Bill. Yeah, you can see there's still some activity going on here on Lansdown Lane in Bath behind me. We're a couple of 100 metres from where the crash happened. About 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, you can see that's an electricity van up there, but there's a police van next to it too. Some investigations officers have turned up in the last few minutes. We've been here since about 4 o'clock this morning. We were watching actually as workmen were putting the tipper truck, which was on its side, back onto its wheels. About 5:30 this morning they put that on the back of a low loader, and then about 5:45 they drove it down here past us here and away, and then it was followed behind by another lorry carrying a car, both of which looked pretty bashed up, I have to say. Taken away perhaps to look for signs in that tipper truck of mechanical failure, because one thing that came out of a lot of eyewitness reports here yesterday was that people heard the sound of a horn from the tipper truck being blasted in the moments before the crash. So that possibly suggests that at least the driver was conscious and perhaps trying to warn people to get out of the way. We should know a bit more about that later. As for today, well, the school remains closed here today. The road we think will be closed also for much of the day, and there is a church service just down the road from here around 10 o'clock. We should get some more information then.
Andrew, thanks very much.